Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and today I'm going to be talking about the world size for Minecraft, Xbox 360, and Minecraft PS3. Because every time a new update comes out, there is a rumor going around that the next update will contain an infinite world or a bigger world thing. And also, with the Xbox One and PS4 being confirmed as having infinite worlds, people think that you can transfer worlds back and have an infinite world that way, and they'll have to patch in infinite worlds. And I'm unfortunately going to be here to debunk that today. But let's quickly talk about why people think this will be happening. Basically, people think that because on PC it's infinite, and when Xbox 360 first came out, and they said something like, we want to increase the world size when we can, people seem to think that basically eventually it will be coming to 360 as an update. Unfortunately, that's not the case. So the reason that it is a limited world right now, it's 864 by 864 on Xbox 60. I think it's similar on the PS3, it's a little smaller maybe. The reason there is limitations like that is basically these are old consoles. The Xbox 60 came out in 2005. The PS3 came out in 2006, I think. That's 8 and 9 years ago right now. If you look at your calendar, that's a long time ago, especially in the tech world where it doubles every 2 years. Basically, trying to get Minecraft, which is a modern game, to run on that is actually a fairly big task because the one big issue that makes the world size particular is the fact that they both have 512 megabytes of RAM each. The PS3 is a little more complex than that, but just for numbers' sake, it has 512 megabytes of RAM each. If you compare that to your phone and your tablet or your computer probably has anywhere from like 2 to 8 to 16. Mine has 16 gigs. Your phone probably even has more than a gig or two. You probably have a tablet with that much, and the Xbox, your console, has like a quarter or half of that. And then on top of only having that much, it then has to have the operating system run on that, which takes up a fair amount of it. It's either a quarter or the third on both platforms. So they're dealing with something like 350, 380 megabytes of RAM, and in that RAM they then have to fit almost all of the world. I think it might even be the entire world on the 360 and PS3, because if they don't do that, then without going too technical on it, because I know not everyone understands the details, but basically they have to make it so everything nearby you is in the RAM, otherwise there'll be a big lag spike when it goes out of it, and the console versions currently both run flawlessly at 60 frames a second on both platforms. So yeah, that's the reason why it's limited right now. If they wanted to improve it, I'm going to talk about why they wouldn't. So basically, every update that comes out for Xbox 60 and PS3 has to optimize the code that much more, because getting it to run the way it has on both consoles is a pretty impressive feat. It runs better than a lot of games, and it's a game from 2014 playing on a 2005 system. And to every single update, they have to make it run even better because they need to fit more features in. The original version that came out in 2012 versus the version now, it's a lot better optimized because they've had to fit so much more in, and they have to do that every single update. Next update, they're going to have to do even more because they've got the Wither coming in, which can spawn anywhere, and they need to get that running at 60 frames a second with no bugs. No idea how they're doing it, but basically, they have to optimize so much better each time, and people want the updates fast, so they have to do it. They have to optimize the game so much better each time and do it fast and get all the features in. If they wanted to add world size, what they'd have to do is they'd have to find a way to optimize, the RAM usage or whatever, to make the game go that extra 10%, that extra 50% to get the extra performance from it, and then use that on just making the world 10% bigger. Which even if they spent an extra 3-4 weeks doing that, just a month doing it, and then they get a 10% world size bigger, everyone would be complaining and be like, oh, a 10% world size increase, thank you 4J, and then do sarcastic stuff. And to do that over and over again until eventually they could manage to get it infinite would be incredibly difficult. It would take a lot of the time. They'd get way behind PC, even further than they are right now. And it would be basically a big mess. So that's one of the reasons they're not focusing on it too much. They might eventually just accidentally find a way and then do it that way, but it's incredibly unlikely that the world size will ever increase on Xbox 60 or PS3 right now. I would like it to increase personally, as someone who owns 360, but I don't put my hopes up, and you shouldn't either. It's incredibly unlikely, like less than 1% chance that it will ever happen. So let's also talk about another reason they won't be doing it, because right now, the Xbox 360, because it came out a long time ago, as I said, some people play the game on a 64 megabyte memory card. They don't have hard drives plugged in, and if you have that amount of space, basically with that amount of space, you can't actually have more than like a few worlds on there, but you can actually fit an entire world of Minecraft and Minecraft itself on a 64 megabyte memory card. And I don't think there's ever a way to run over it. The biggest world I've ever had was 30 megabytes. So basically, being able to keep it on a small system means that if they ever increased the world size, they went through all that effort to do all the things I just mentioned, and then that would actually. It would make the game a little better for the people playing it, but it'd mean that some people wouldn't even be able to play the game anymore. So they'd be downsizing their audience and spending a lot of time doing so, and annoying people in the process, just to make one small update happen. So, yeah, in conclusion, it'd be really nice if Infinite Worlds ever came to Xbox 60 or PS3. I'm rooting for it personally, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. If you need Infinite Worlds, I'd say switch to a PS4 or an Xbox One, as brutal as that sounds, or get a PC. It's reasonably cheap to build a PC or a laptop, not build a laptop, but buy a laptop that can run Minecraft at a decent frame rate if you want the Infinite Worlds that badly. Unfortunately, yeah, on consoles it's not happening. It'd be great if it was, but whatever. So yeah, I'm sorry about this, but I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please do like it if you have liked it, because every time an update comes out, a room comes out, so it'd be nice if everyone was aware. Liking the video helps get the word out, and it also helps my channel a lot, so I'd very much appreciating it. Sharing is also great, and does that too. But yeah, that's everything I have to say for today. Let's go to the outro. So hopefully this video taught you something. If it did and you want to see more videos from me, if you're on a PC, you can click on the left side of the screen. You'll be taken to the Xbox One and PS4 Infinite World announcement. It's pretty cool if you intend to get one of those consoles. Even if you don't, it's nice news to hear anyway. Or you can click on the right side of the screen and you'll be taken to this week's Seed Sunday or last week's Seed Sunday. It's a pretty decent seed, I think so anyway. And yeah, there are two things you can do, left or right. If you're on a PC, just click it. If you're on a mobile device, you have to go to my channel and manually go for the videos that way. And yeah, let's play Lost Woods now.